Schedule a Zoom with me at GCExperts.com/Zoom. How you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Fantastic. I was not sure how to pronounce your name.
I go by Vu.
Vu.
Yes.
Okay, nice to meet you, Vu. I'm Sean.
Nice to meet you, Sean.
How can I help you?
Well, I see your Facebook and you're advertising this and that on Google. And then I just don't know what you guys do. I see you advertising and your text message a lot about government contract and government job, this and that.
Okay.
And I've been on a couple of job, bidding on a couple of job from government for the last couple of years, but we haven't got anything yet.
Okay.
So
And
we
so
do AC and plumbing, a little bit of electrical.
and you're not sure what I do?
I'm guessing you on the trade. You helping a contractor to get the government contract.
You want to know the difference between me and everybody else in the teaching business?
No,
I don't really care about whether I get more clients or not because I've done 1,000 federal contracts, $1 billion worth of work, and
really
made over $300 million over my career.
awesome.
Now,
What do you do?
hold on. Before we continue this conversation, I'm going to ask you some questions because, look, everybody that gets on a Zoom with me has the opportunity to go see other videos about me before they come into the Zoom. Would you agree with that statement?
I did. I see a lot of video. Excuse me. I gotta turn my phone down.
Okay. So you would agree that anybody could go watch my public videos on YouTube and learn about me before they end up in a Zoom with me, right?
Yes, true.
Okay. But I don't know anything about anybody that comes into these Zooms, right?
Yep.
Okay. So this is my opportunity to decide if I want to work with you.
Got it.
Okay. Now, hold on. Stay with me. How long did you have to work in the construction industry? And I don't care what age you started, but how long did you have to work in the construction industry before you started making real money, enough to buy a car, buy a truck, buy a house? How long did that take?
A long time.
A long time.
10
Okay.
years plus.
Now I want you to pull up the text message that you read in order to get into this Zoom.
They sent me a bunch of video, but
Hold
I did
on.
not watching a lot.
Well, I already know that. Stick with me.
Okay.
Open up the text messages and tell me if you see the one that says, watch this video prior to your Zoom with Sean.
Man, I got too many text messages per day.
Well, did you get an email 4 hours ago that said, this is your last chance? Watch this. Did you get that text message?
There, I got the text message.
Me, Google my brother's name, Ryan. This is all documented, what we did. In 2010, you might remember the recession, the housing crisis. Okay. The president at the time was Obama, and he issued something called the American Reinvestment and Recovery Act.
Yes.
It was $150 billion earmarked to stimulate the economy. But you didn't get any of that money, did you?
No.
No, because you weren't registered to be a federal contractor to bid on federal contracts. Okay. It turns out that there were only 25,000 registered federal contractors that could bid on that work. 25,000 contractors cannot do $150 billion worth of work. We weren't working. We were taking care of my brother. But it turns out 47 billion of that 150 billion got pulled back out of the stimulus package and put back into the general fund because there weren't enough federal contractors to bid all the work. That's a problem. Our government was trying to stimulate the economy, and there weren't enough good federal contractors.
Big difference.
What's that?
That's a big difference, though.
Yeah. Okay. Now, our local newspaper, the Austin American-Statesman, wrote an article around that time, published it in the paper, which my dad reads every single day. And that article said that the construction industry had gone to shit because of the recession. My dad, understanding the problem with the federal government, wrote the author of the article and said, hey, maybe the commercial and residential construction industry has gone to shit, but the federal market is booming. Just look up the American Reinvestment and Recovery Act and look what happened to the money. She did. She wrote my dad back and said, would you consider writing an article about that? My dad did. He wrote an article called Show Me the Money. It's on our website. Now, we're a couple of construction guys. Do you think we know anything about the publishing of articles in newspapers or magazines?
No.
No, we're just dumb contractors.
Yeah.
You ask us to write an article, we write an article. Well, what we didn't know was that when you write an article like that and it gets published, it can be picked up in syndication in other forms of, we didn't know that.
Yes.
The article we wrote got published in a magazine called Construction Contractors Renovation Magazine, CCR. Some guy in Dallas read that article in that magazine. His name was Jacob Kroll. You can Google him. He invited us up to Dallas to speak in front of his group of roofing and renovation contractors about what we said in the article. So we did. We went up to Dallas. We gave a 1-hour speech. At the end of that speech, my dad did something that I wasn't expecting him to do. He said, in a room of 120 people, he said, I'll take 20 contractors into a room and teach them everything they need to know to be successful in the federal government construction market. $5,000 a person. When he got off, I was not expecting him to say that. When he got off the stage, he got bum rushed by like 50 people. And he stayed true to his word. 20. They were handing him checks. I have video of this. I couldn't believe it. It looked like those old movie images of the stock market in New York City where some guy's holding something up and there's a whole bunch of people going, buy, 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 buy. It looked like that. He took $100,000 in checks and we got in the car and started driving home. And I said to my dad, what the fuck was that all about? And he said, listen, there's a problem. He's explaining the Obama problem, the American Reinvestment Recovery Act. And at the end of that, he said, I'm just the guy to fix that. I'll create good contractors to go after federal work.
Got it.
Okay, this is what we're doing now, Dad. On the way home was when we came up with the name GCExperts. Okay? Now, he had just sold $100,000 of tickets to an event that did not exist. Would you agree?
Yeah.
Okay, so what do? We sit down and we fucking figure it out. This is what a contractor would need to know to be successful in the federal government construction market.
Got it.
We designed it to be 3 days because you can't teach somebody to do this shit in 3 hours.
No.
Okay? So we go up to Dallas and we teach it. Based on everything you've heard so far, how good do you think that training was?
Well, I know that your dad is, I kind of figured out what kind of person he is. And then he's straightforward.
And so am I.
Yes, yes, straightforward.
And so let me ask you, I'm going to ask you again. How good do you think that training was?
I would say it's above average.
Above average. Okay, let's start
Yeah,
there. Above average. So what we
because your
did,
first one.
that's right. Fair enough. Fair statement. So we videotaped the people in the room that I taught them, and they started getting federal contracts.
Got it.
Okay. We're on the same page?
Yeah, we're on the same page.
Okay. Now, I want to teach you a couple of things that you don't know about federal contracts. Based on the numbers I just showed you, are you listening?
I'm listening.
I have your full attention?
Yeah.
Okay. First of all, I need to ask you a yes/no question. Do you know what a SAM registration is?
Sam, I heard about them a couple of times.
Okay.
But never.
Then that I asked you a yes/no question. Do you know what a SAM registration is?
No.
Okay, no problem. Always be honest with me, and I will take you through things step by step.
Yes.
A SAM registration is a registration. It's not a license. It's just a registration. Just like if you log into Google, you register your name and the email address you want and your phone number. It's a registration. In a SAM registration, they're looking to know your company name. What type of work do you do? Your phone number, your bank account so they can pay you if you get a federal contract. It's a registration. Now that I have explained to you what a SAM registration is with the federal government, do you know what a SAM registration is?
It's a portal from government. It's a registration for contractor work for government.
It's a registration with the government. So I'm
Yes.
going to ask you again a yes/no question. Do you know what a SAM registration is?
After you explain everything else, so I would say yes.
Okay, good. Now we can move to the next step. You and I are going to play a game that sounds really stupid, but at the end of the game, a light bulb is going to go off in your head. Are you ready to play?
I'm ready.
Okay, I'm going to give you the answer to the question before I ask you the question. Are you ready for the answer?
Yes.
The answer is SAM registration. Are you ready to play?
Let's play it.
Okay, there's one thing and one thing only required to be a federal contractor, and that is a
SAM registration.
So if you sell cake mix to the Navy so they can make cakes on ships, what do you need?
SAM registration.
If you sell bullets or aircraft parts or even construction goods and services, what do you need?
SAM registration.
Okay, now we're going to play the other part of the game. What state are you in?
Oklahoma.
Perfect. And if you and I walk through a neighborhood and I point to the top of a power pole and I say, that's a transformer, would you recognize that as transformer?
Yes.
Okay, good. Now we're going to play the other part of the game. I'm going to give you 3 scenarios. Scenario number 1. The transformer shall be replaced by a licensed electrician in the state of Oklahoma. Now, that has nothing to do with the company that got the job. All they needed was a
Registration.
SAM registration. But if you got that job, you would have to coordinate the replacement of that transformer with a licensed electrician in the state of Oklahoma. Got it?
Got it.
Scenario number 2. The transformer shall be replaced by a licensed electrician. Well, now in that scenario, any licensed electrician from any state can go into Oklahoma and replace that transformer. Understand that this is eminent domain federal property. There is no such thing as a state inspector going on to a federal job. Got it?
That's new. Now I knew.
I told you we're going to light a light bulb off.
Yes.
Do you understand what I just told you?
Yes.
Okay. Scenario number 3. The transformer shall be replaced. That literally means that you and I can go out there on a Saturday and replace the transformer. It still has to be done correctly. They call it industry standard and trade practice.
Yes.
Okay? But in that scenario number 3, you do not have to hire an electrician to accomplish the work. Does that make sense?
It does.
Under all those 3 scenarios, did it have anything to do with the company that got the job?
They have to register for SAM registration.
That's all they had to do. Did they have to have a license of any kind?
So far, no.
What do you mean so far no? The answer is no. Every scenario I just gave you, the company that got the job didn't have to have a license of any kind. It's because of those 3 scenarios, and it gets written all 3 ways all the time. You just have to read the requirement and comply with it. Okay? And that's how I can tell you I've done $1 billion worth of work for the United States federal government. I have never had a license of any kind other than a driver's license. Do you see how I did that?
Yes.
Wind tunnels, water treatment plants, kitchen renovations, no license. Now, maybe some of the work required to have license, and I would have hired somebody who had that license to do the work, a subcontractor. Got it?
Got it.
Okay. Now, if you go out tomorrow and you give a quote for $100,000 and you sign it and give it to an owner, and then the owner signs it, what do you now have?
You got the job.
Would you refer to that as a contract?
Yes, it's a contract.
It's a contract. Both of you guys signed it, right?
Yes.
Now, if you fucked up on that $100,000, who eats it?
Contractor eat it.
And in this scenario, who's the contractor?
Me.
That's right. You eat it. So is there risk associated with bidding jobs?
Yes.
Yes, there is. Did you know that you could bid federal contracts at no risk?
I did not know that part.
Would you like me to prove that to you?
Yes.
Great. I need you to pull up another, this time a Google search.
Google search.
Now, before I give you what the search term, I want to explain something to you.
I'm listening.
Okay. Our federal government operates under a set of rule book. That rule book is called the Federal Acquisition Regulations. The acronym is FAR, F-A-R. And I want you to imagine that if our federal government is operating how they buy goods and services, would that rule book be public information?
Okay.
I'm asking you a question. Would that rule book
yes.
Yes, it would. Okay? Because we, the people, get to see how our federal government operates, right?
Yes.
Okay. Now, I'm going to take you to a very specific federal acquisition regulation. I want you to Google search FAR, F-A-R, 13.004, 13.004. I want you to hit enter. I don't want you to click on the link yet. Tell me the first search result.
Legal effect of quotation. Accepted the quotation is not.
That's right. Don't do anything until one step at a time. Are you still on the Google search?
Yes.
Okay. Legal effect of a quotation. Now, Remember I said if you go out tomorrow and you give out 100 quotes, until somebody signs it, it's just a quote, right?
Yes.
Is there anything legal associated with quotes? Can you give out 100 quotes tomorrow? Is there anything legal associated with them, or are they just quotes?
Just quote.
That's right, they're just quotes. But on the federal government side, when you Google that far, which is related to quotes, okay, it says legal effective quotation, implying that there's something legal associated with quotations for the federal government that doesn't exist in your world, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now I want you to click on that link. Don't read it. Do exactly what I tell you to do.
Okay.
I want you to read out loud the first sentence and stop at the period.
A quotation is not an offer and consequent cannot be accepted by government to form a binding contract.
Stop right there. A quote is not an offer, and the federal government can't take your quote and turn it into a contract. Is that what that says?
Yes.
Okay, that's different than in your world, because if you sign a quote and you give it to an owner and he signs it, what do you have?
A contract.
That's right, a contract. But on the federal government side, they can't take your quote and turn it into a contract. That's different, right?
Mm-hmm. Big difference.
Big different. Okay, now I want you to read sentence number 2 and stop at the period.
Therefore, issuance by the government of an offer in response to a supply quotation did not establish a contract.
Okay, you did not read that sentence correctly. I want you to read it out loud again.
Therefore, issuance by the government an order in response to a supply quotation do not establish a contract.
It's not establish a contract. Okay.
Yeah.
Listen, that's legalese by the government. I'm going to explain what that sentence means. Do you think every procurement official, every contracting officer on the planet knows every single federal acquisition regulation?
No.
No.
Not everything.
Not everything. Okay. And so our government, Congress, was concerned that maybe someday you turn in a quote to the federal government and they take your quote and turn it into a contract, even though sentence number 1 says they can't. They're concerned that somebody makes a mistake. Okay.
Yes.
So what they're saying in sentence number 2 is if that ever happens to you, don't worry about it. It's still not a contract. Now that I've explained sentence number 2, do you agree that that's what that means?
Yes.
Okay. They're worried that somebody will take your quote and turn it into a contract. If that ever happens to you, don't worry about it. It's still not a contract. So how does it become a contract? Well, that's the rest of the paragraph. I want you to read that paragraph out loud and stop at the end.
The order is an offer by the government to buy a certain supplies or service upon specific term and condition. A contract is established when a supplier accepts the offer. Are you there?
Okay. So in this, while you're reading that, who is the offer?
Supplies.
Okay, who's the supplier?
Contractor.
You or me, right?
Yes.
So when does it become a contract?
When we're accepting it.
Perfect. Okay. Now, that sounds weird, right? They have to offer it to you.
Yes.
Let me explain that to you. Suppose that the National Park Service wants to build a 200 square foot tiny house, a small 200 square foot tiny house to put some rangers in there over the winter. They put out a solicitation to the public, and then you or me as a federal contractor, let's just use me, come across it, and I turn in a bid for $100,000. Okay? Can they take my quote and turn it into a contract?
No, they got to have accepted from you.
That's right. So what that looks like in real life is they have to contact me and say, hey, we got your quote. Would you please do this job for what you said you would? Now, when they contact me, I have 4 options, and I want you to write this down.
I'm ready.
Number 1, you can accept. Hey, we'll take the job. Number 2, you can withdraw. Sorry, we're too busy. Go to the next guy. Number 3, you can negotiate. Hey, I know I turned that bid in for $100,000. I actually need $130,000. Number 4, you can stall for more time. I'm sorry, I wasn't expecting your call. Can I call you back in 24 to 48 hours? Boop, get them off the phone. Okay? I always stall. Hey, I'm sorry, I wasn't expecting your call. Can I call you back in 24 to 48 hours? Then what I do when I get off the phone is I call a contractor. Somebody like you. Hey, Vu, my name's Sean. I'm a national federal contractor. I do everything from wind tunnels, water treatment plants, to kitchen renovations. I'm calling you today about this 200 square foot tiny house that I found this job. It's near you, but you're probably not aware of it. What I'd like to do is send you over the plans and specifications, and when you get them, I want you to not even look at them. Just pick up the phone and call me back. I'm already familiar with the job, and I'm going to walk you through it step by step what the requirements are. So, okay, I send you the plans and specs. You pick up the phone, you call me back, and I say, hey, Vu, I'm not asking you to bid every 2x4, every shingle, the flooring, the electrical outlets. All I'm asking you to do is, based on what we just talked about, this 200 square foot tiny house, give me a number off the cuff that if I called you 90 days from today and said, hey, man, we got the job, that we'd be close enough to negotiate something that makes sense for both of us. Now, under this hypothetical situation, you tell me, Vu, no wrong answers, how much to build the 200 square foot tiny house?
$25,000.
Okay. So in my head, I'm thinking, wow, this is great. I bid this thing for $100,000, and the guy that knows how to do it, he's telling me $25,000. I'm going to make $75,000. So I go, hey, Vu, I'm going to get with my team. I'm not sure that's within the budget, but I'll give you a call back here in a couple hours. In the meantime, I'm calling the contracting officer, and what am I telling the contracting officer?
Yes, I'll take the job.
We accept. Okay. Now, give me another scenario. Hey, Vu, how much to build the 200 square foot tiny house?
$35,000.
I still accept. Give me another number.
$120,000.
Oh, shit. I turned that bid in for $100,000. The guy that knows how to build it is telling me $125,000. I probably call him up and say, we withdraw, move on to the next guy. Give me another scenario.
$92,000.
Oh shit, I turned this thing in for $100,000. He's telling me 92 to build it. I might call the government and change my bid to 130,000. Do you understand how this works?
Yes.
Okay, so here's my question. If you can withdraw every bid you ever turned in, what is your risk for turning in a bid?
0.
Okay. So if your risk is 0, how many should you be bidding?
A lot.
A fuck ton. Let me ask you this. Does it matter where the job is?
No.
Why?
Because it's a federal building.
You don't need a license.
You don't need a license, yes. Yes, you don't need a license for it.
Now, what you have just experienced is 15 or 20 minutes of a 30-hour program. 28 hours or something. Okay. My 3-day workshop. Can you imagine that whole thing is kind of like this?
Wow. Knowledge is everything. You got a lot.
No, it's not everything. Specific application of knowledge is everything. If you learn it, but you don't do anything with it, what is its value?
Nothing. Zero. You don't do nothing.
Based on how I started this conversation, do you think I hold people accountable?
I don't understand. Yes. Yes. You got to do the work.
What evidence do you have in this conversation that I hold people accountable? In the very beginning, I was jumping your ass about watching this other video.
Yes.
And look, you're a potential client of mine. If you, and look how I'm treating you as a potential client. Does this sound like a sales call to you?
No.
Okay.
No.
Has any of my text messages or any of my videos said, buy my shit?
No.
This is my opportunity to figure out if I want to work with you.
Got it.
But you only have to make 2 decisions, just 2. Number 1, do you think I'm full of shit? Because if you think I'm full of shit, there's no reason to go to number 2, right?
Yes, true.
Okay. So I'm guessing you don't think I'm full of shit because we're still talking. You haven't hung up.
No, you're good.
Number 2, personalities are different. Some people want a coach that says, it's okay, Vu, you'll get the next one. I am not that fucking guy.
No, I don't like it. I know your character. You are a construction guy, so we all know that. Just straightforward.
That's right.
It makes it easier.
Those are the only 2 decisions you have to make in any phone call with me.
There you go.
Okay. Am I the kind of guy you want to work with?
Yes. You're pretty straightforward. I like it. No sugarcoat.
I never sugarcoat it.
Me neither. I don't like them.
Unless I think that there's a reason to do that, which is pretty rare.
Yes.
Because sometimes we might be in a phone call a year from now and I might call you a fucking stupid retard. I don't mean that personally. I mean, you didn't do what I told you to do.
Got it.
Okay. And people that know me know that I'm never saying rude things to hurt somebody's feelings. I'm saying rude things, sometimes even sarcasm, to get through to you. I want you to learn this. That's why I've taught you in this phone call like a 5th grader, because I don't know you. I don't know where your smarts are. I don't know what you're capable of doing. I have no idea. To me, you're just another guy I'm talking to on the internet. Okay? And so I'm going to talk down on any level to make sure I'm getting through to you.
Got it. I like the way you talk, though. Very straightforward. You know, just like superintendent on the job site. They cuss, they doing this, they doing that, but they make sure the end product is exactly on the plan.
And that's my job, to make sure the end product, you, is successful in the federal market.
Thank you.
Okay. Any other questions you have?
How does the program work? How is your class work?
You just log in, and just like Netflix, you log in with the username and password and you get the training.
Got it. What about the cost?
It's fucking expensive. And normally I don't tell people dollars over these conversations because they've watched the video prior to this conversation.
Got it. Well, let's just be straight up, you know.
Okay, it's $5,000 for the training.
$5,000 for the training. What about after that?
I have a hand-holding membership program. It includes a whole lot of shit.
There you go.
It's $600 a month.
$600 a month?
Yep.
Based on your experience, I am in plumbing, HVAC, I understand your point.
That's what you're in now.
Yes,
What is your risk for bidding a roofing job?
0, 0. Got it. Let me see. Another question. I know a lot of guys, they don't have a social security card, construction. You been there.
Okay, look, the word is legal. Okay. If they're
Yeah.
legally here, they can legally be on a federal job. But understand, I am not trying to teach you how to put people to work. I'm trying
Got
to
it.
teach you to call a contractor that has people and give him the responsibility.
There you go. Let's do it. I'll take your class. I'll buy it.
Okay.
Simple as that. So you gonna have a training on YouTube video and everything else?
No, it's a private portal that we built. You'll have a
Okay,
username and password to it.
got it. How do I start?
Did you just get a text message from me?
A text message say 918
No, a text message that says pleasure talking. Are you on an Apple phone or an Android?
Apple
See if it's in your spam, maybe. Do you know how to do that?
813. Pleasure to talk to you. This link.
Yes,
Oh,
that's the one.
yes.
Was that in your spam?
No, it just show up.
Oh, okay. Is there a link in there if you want to buy my shit?
We spoke is there are two links. First link is GC. I'll click on the first link and see what we got. Workshop.
That's right. That's the one. Now, at the bottom, there's a flashing red orange thing. Read that.
All federal contractor are required to be registered by sam.gov. You can do this yourself. It's one-time things. It will take about 20 hours over 2 weeks. If you mess up, you're going to need to hire an expert to fix it, and it will cost more. That say, just the SAM registration faster than everyone else. You're already registered SAM. Cage code. Ignore this.
Okay. Are you registered in sam.gov?
No, I did not.
Do you want to do it yourself or do you want us to do it for you?
I want you to help me out.
Okay, then just click that checkbox, which is going to make it more than 5,000, and we'll do it for you. Take about 10 days.
Take about 10 days.
Yep.
$5,694.
Yep. But you click that button, you're going to be, you're going to have to interact with me.
Okay, let's do it.
All right.
You don't mind if I vape, right?
What's that?
You don't mind if I smoke, right?
You're not in my airspace. Absolutely.
Well, sometimes people, offended. I gotta ask.
You're in Oklahoma. Dude, you can't offend me. The only thing I get offended at is if somebody says something negative to my wife. That really pisses me off.
Thank you. I got it. Let me see. Hang on a second. I got a phone call coming.
Sure.
Hello.
Hi, is this HVAC service by Booth?
Yes, sir.
Awesome. Do you guys do like new build construction work, or do you just do residential?
Yes, sir. We do commercial and residential.
Oh, awesome. awesome. Okay. Well, we're building a restaurant out in Oklahoma City. I got some plans. Could I send those over to you for you to take a look?
Yes, sir.
What is a good email address for you?
I'm spelling out for you.
Okay.
You ready?
I'm ready.
V as in Victor, U as in umbrella, at H as in Henry, A as in apple, V as in Victor, C as in cat, B as in boy, Y as in yellow, V as in Victor, U as in umbrella, .com. Vu at hvacbyvu.com.
But you spelled HVAC HAVC or is that HCA?
He's right. You spelled it wrong, Vu.
I spelled it wrong. On my bad. HVAC.
Okay, yeah, I just want to make sure.
I try to do two things at a time. HVAC, HVAC, Vu at hvacbyvu.com.
Perfect. Well, thank you. Is your first name Vu or is that your last name?
That's my last name. My first name is Nat, but I go by Vu. It's easier.
That is easier. Okay, well, Vu, I will send it over to you right now. Thank you so much.
What brand is it? Is that what restaurant is it?
It's called Mo Bettas. It's a
Mo Bettas?
restaurant. Have you heard of it?
Yeah, I did a Navy Federal Credit Union on the other side of it.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe now you get a chance to actually do it.
Yes.
All right, awesome. Well, I'll send that over. Do you do anything other than HVAC? Like, do you do refrigeration at all?
We do HVAC, plumbing, flooring.
Okay, well, you know, I just got these plans yesterday, so I mean, I need to find subs for anything. So anything that you guys
Hey,
want,
what's his name?
throw me a price.
What is your name?
My name is Jason. I'll be the project manager on this, and your
Jason?
contact for everything.
Hey, Jason, I teach contractors how to go after federal contracts. Are you the kind of guy I would talk to about that?
You said you teach contractors how to do that?
How to go after federal government construction contracts.
I've never gone after one. I imagine there's a lot of paperwork that goes involved with those, right?
No, it's doing exactly what you just did right there.
Oh,
Boo.
well, I mean, I'd be interested. Sure, I'm not very familiar with it.
It's
Well-
his school is Government Construction Experts, GCExperts, and his name is Jason. Sean.
Okay, well, Sean, when I send this email over to Vu for him to bid this, by all means, you'll have my contact information. Send me anything you got.
Well, actually, I'm not with Vu. We're on a Zoom call. But if you just look at my website, GCExperts.com, just go check it out. And if you have any interest, there's lots of ways on there to get a hold of me.
Okay, GCExperts.com, you said?
Yep.
Yes.
All right, I'll take a look. Thank you.
Thanks.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah, bye-bye.
Bye-bye. I just got it.
Oh, well, thank you.
I do two things at a time. So I've been waiting for this. Hang on. I'm sorry. I got too many text messages and this and that. I do. Actually, I do a subcontract for a company named Geo Nova in Georgia.
Mm-hmm.
So they build a lot of bank for Navy Federal Credit Union. So we do on one job right now for them. But I'm a sub. I'm not the contract.
I'm going to teach you how to be a prime.
Got it.
Yeah. What that guy just did to you, you're going to be doing to.
Thank you. All right. Thank you, Sean.
Okay, Vu, have a good one.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.